Hey Zinies, we're going to take a look at how this course is organized. It's just going to be brief because most of you are pretty competent in navigating applications. And this is pretty self-explanatory, pretty intuitive. You're really probably not going to have a problem trying to find what you need to find, but I do want to mention a few things that are important. So if you take a look at this screen here on the left-hand side, you'll see the main navigation bar. And here you see in where it says Test Student, you are going to see your name, and that is where you're going to add your profile information. I can't access that right now because I'm in the test student mode. You see courses. This is where you're going to be able to access all of your courses. And then there's calendar, inbox, help, library, and student hub. The two things over here I really want to make sure that you know about are the inbox. That is where you can message me. I don't have access to this right now because I am in the student mode, but you will have access. That's where you can message me, and you can even message other students. What's really important here is if you run into any problems, take a look at the Student Hub section. This is really cool where Mount SAC has put everything you need to know, not just about Canvas, but about all sorts of things that are going to be relevant to you if you need support, if you need assistance, if you need help. They're all listed here. Please take some time to review those. And that is pretty much it for this left-hand column. Let me go back to the course here. And then on the left-hand side, right next to that dark gray column, is the course navigation. This is the area where you're going to be navigating around the course. Most of the time, you're going to be choosing the home section, the home link. That is where you're going to see all of the modules. As you can see right here, each of these gray rectangles are a module. You'll start up here, or you can see up here, the resource module, and that is where I'm going to just have a list of all sorts of resources that you can choose to look at and use in order to support the work that you're going to be doing in this class. Where you're really going to start in this first week, and you probably have already done it, is this week 1 course introduction. And if you turn down the little triangle, you can see the list of everything that's going on in week 1. It's really important that you do these things in sequential order. Do lesson 1, do lesson 2, do lesson 3 in that order, because a lot of times they build on each other. You'll notice that there's assignments and lessons, and that's basically how everything is broken down. It's either going to be a lesson or an assignment. A lesson is where I'm trying to teach you something. The assignment is where I'm trying to get information about whether or not you've learned it. And that's how the course is pretty much organized. So each week I'm going to open up the module. Right now you have access to week 1. Next week you'll have access to week 2. And once I open up week 2, week 1 is still going to be open. I'm not closing the previous weeks. So if you are missing an assignment and need to catch up, you'll still have access to all of those things. That's basically the way you're going to navigate the course. There is a couple of other things I want to make sure that you really know about. Over on the right side, you can see that there are the assignments. That's where these assignments are going to pop up with due dates. Keep an eye on those. Make sure you're really aware of when these assignments are due. It's really important you try to get this stuff in on time. The other important thing I want to make sure that you understand is this announcements section. I'm going to be sending you announcements all the time. In the next video, I'm going to show you how to set up your notifications, how you're going to receive not just announcements, but how you're going to receive all sorts of information from this course. This course will automatically send you information according to how you set up your notifications. But don't ignore the announcements. It's really, really important that you see those announcements. They are going to come to your email address, your Mount SAC email address. Make sure that every time you see an announcement, you read it entirely. Sometimes there's going to be changes in assignments. Sometimes I'm going to tell you about a problem that we found that we have to correct. All right, well, that's pretty much it. Oh, wait, one more thing I wanted to show you. Of course, you know the syllabus, and there's a chat feature, and there's a people option if you want to see everybody else in the course and things like that. One thing I want to point out is the grades section. Here, you're going to check your grade on a regular basis. Please do that at least weekly. Make sure that you are familiar with where you're at in the course. I'm not going to send you information about your grades on a regular basis. It's your responsibility to check them. And don't be shy. If you see a problem, if you have a question about your grade, don't be afraid to ask me about it. I'm going to be fine with it. And in fact, sometimes there are problems. Sometimes there are things I overlook. And you perhaps do deserve a better grade. So don't be shy about contacting me if you feel that there's something incorrect about how I've graded your assignment. I'm going to show you a couple of other things in the next 2 videos, so look for that, and have a good day.